Well, you do like you get asked, you're like a patron saint of activism, like you get awards, you wear furry Muppet things and get celebrated by.
I do. I did dress like ally Muppet.
And you get asked to go talk to like so many different sections of people, and you have such a well-rounded awareness of issues and things that, I mean, if anything, I find it must be hard to like pick, you know what I mean? You just kind of know like, okay, reprehensible behavior is not good, positive behavior is, and you are a very good example to me of an excellent finger pointer.
Well, first of all, you are wonderful. And second of all, I think another thing that we also share is that we didn't come up with very much. We didn't come up with privilege or with a lot of money or resources or access. And so I think when you come from very little and then you have the good fortune to be in a different position where you have some reach and you've had some good luck in your life, that you feel an obligation really to pay it forward. And so I think a lot of the philanthropy that I'm engaged in is just being hyper aware of how unique my position is, how fortunate I am to be in it, and how much I want to try to do what I can to make other people's lives easier and give them access. So a lot of it just feels like a second nature to me to want to try to do what I can for other people. And I think right now, so many people just feel stuck, right? We're in the situation not of our own making. We're trapped in our homes. We aren't working. A lot of people don't have income coming in, and it's very frightening. And so a part of it has been, what can I do to use my platform to let people know there's help available to them. But also, if you're in a position to help, to just maybe like cut through some of the clutter and make it really simple. You know what I mean? Like if I do these happy hours where they focus on a different charity, and a big part of that is, I give to the charity after every happy hour. And then I let people know, look, if you've been trying to figure out what to do, there's one great charity doing great work. I've already checked them out. They have a great rating on Charity Navigator. We know that the money that you give them is going to go directly to the people that they help. So
I've learned about 3 charities I didn't know about from you, or I didn't know what they did anyway.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and that's just, I make sure that if I pick a charity that I know that they're doing, that they're doing good work. And in fact, we just did one for the Lee Initiative, which is focused on out-of-work restaurant workers. And then someone even told me, they're like, hey, you probably don't know that they're not just distributing aid to out-of-work restaurant workers, but they're paying the restaurant workers that are in the restaurants cooking and distributing the food. So it's a double bonus for this charity. So it's just a way to kind of, if you're stuck at home feeling like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Mm-hmm. It's a nice way to say, hey guys, I'm going to make it as simple as I can for you. Because we're all feeling a little unmoored right now. We've never lived something. The world has lived through plenty of terrible things. Yeah. Unfortunately, at any one point and in time on the planet, something terrible is happening. But we've never lived through something collectively shocking as this. And I really hope that what we take out of this is that we can come together and that we do come together, but also that these problems are not insurmountable, which is, I think is the lie that people have been telling us for a long time, which is that these environmental problems are too big and they can't be solved. And I think what we're seeing is that we can come together and they can be solved. Yeah. And we have the tools to do them, and all we have to do is develop the will.
Yeah.
So
and that there's a lot of things that are really valuable besides corporations. I know it's tricky, and I know all of that, but yeah. I think we did.
Industry is important, but also so are human lives. And you can't have industry without human lives.
Yeah. And the quality of the human life, I feel like that is one of the things about this, is that suddenly, like, quality of life, you realize is valuable, that be able to, we care. There is one thing that equalizes all of us, and that's the ability to take a breath. Mm-hmm. And that is being put in question right now. It makes, I think, everything so exquisitely,
clear.
Clear.
There's a real clarity now. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So people may feel powerless, but you're not. And together we are incredibly powerful. So that's what people should remember as we go through this. And we emerge on the other side, hopefully stronger, smarter.
Emerge on the other side. We're still all going to live on this great big blue marble together.
Mm-hmm. It's the only one we have. Yeah. There is no plan B.